When we have Samadhi, then the five hindrances reduce. The level of the five hindrances come down. But this is called abandoning the five hindrances. But abandoning the five hindrances, there are several levels corresponding to the different levels of concentration or Samadhi, concentration of mind. The first one is you don't even have to meditate. If you are reading a book and you concentrate on reading the book, then you have a certain degree of concentration. And in one sutta, in the Samyutta Nikaya, the Buddha said, when one listens to the Dhamma attentively, the five hindrances exist not, and the seven bojjhanga, factors of enlightenment, are complete. It's very interesting. The Buddha said, when you listen to the Dhamma attentively, either through the ear as you are doing now, or when you are reading a book, if you pay full attention, at that time, the five hindrances exist not. But then, as I said, there are many levels. So the five hindrances exist not to a certain degree only. And this will enable you to attain understanding of the Dhamma and become a first stage Arya, first fruition Arya, Sotapanna. And this type of concentration can also be called momentary concentration. It is not perfect concentration, but it is enough to give you an understanding of the Dhamma. That is why you find in the suttas, many times people came to listen to the Dhamma taught by the Buddha for the first time, and after that the Buddha said they had become Sotapanna, Arya, first stage Arya. So, if you are aiming just for first stage Arya, you don't even have to meditate. You just have to read the suttas more, again and again, read the suttas, until you get some understanding. And a Sotapanna destroys three fetters. Now, if your concentration is slightly higher, medium level concentration, that will lead you to attain Sagatagami, the second stage Arya. Both of these, Sotapanna and Sakadagami, they have perfect sila. Perfect sila in the Aryan Eightfold Path means perfect speech, perfect action, perfect livelihood. These are the three things in the Aryan Eightfold Path. Now, a Sakadagamin has destroyed three fetters and has weakened two and ill will. So if a person meditates to a medium level of concentration, this sensual lust and anger would reduce. So if you meditate you practice concentration meditation, that means samatha meditation, and if you attain this medium level of concentration, it becomes evident to you because you will notice your anger goes down very, very much. And also your sensual desire, your sensual lust also goes down very, very much. For a person who has not reduced attenuated lust, that person tends to think lustful thoughts every day. And not only every day, several times a day, many times a day, that person will be disturbed by lustful thoughts. But if you have attained this medium level of concentration, you will notice that you don't think of sensual thoughts every day. And also your anger is noticeably reduced, and sometimes people around you also notice that. So when that happens, then you know you have a medium level of concentration. And if you have been practicing the Dhamma for some time, then you may have a little bit of confidence that you might be a Sakadagamin. Now, the third level of concentration is perfect concentration, Samma Samadhi. And Samma Samadhi in the suttas is always given two definitions. One is one-pointedness of mind, which is any jhana. Jhana is a Pali word meaning a state of mental incandescence, and the mind becomes to be bright. Jhana literally means a fire or the brightness of a fire. So I interpret jhana to be a state of mental incandescence. When a person attains one-pointedness of mind, a kind of brightness wells up from within, and that is the state of jhana. So if a person attains jhana, he has a chance of becoming an anagami or an arahant. According to the sutta, an anagami has perfect sila and perfect samadhi, and an arahant has perfect sila, perfect samadhi, and perfect panya. In other words, sila is moral conduct, samadhi is concentration of mind, panya is wisdom. So you can see from the sutta that to become an anagamin or an arahant, you need perfect samadhi, which means one-pointedness of mind, any jhana, or the four jhanas. The perfect concentration in the suttas is always described as one-pointedness of mind or the four jhanas. And to make the point that an anagami or an arahant needs the jhanas, there is one sutta, Majjhima Nikaya number 64, where it is stated that there is a path leading to the destruction of the 5 lower fetters, without following it, which it is impossible to destroy the 5 lower fetters. When the 5 lower fetters are destroyed, a person becomes an anagami, third stage Arya. So here the sutta is saying that there is a path leading to anagami, and if you don't follow this path, it is impossible to become an anagami. And later on, the sutta goes on to say what is that path. First jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, and the arupa jhanas, the higher jhanas. So from this sutta, it is very clear that it is impossible to become an anagamin without attaining jhana. Also another sutta, Majjhima Nikaya 52, it was explained. I think Venerable Ananda was asked, what did the Buddha say was needed to win liberation, something like that. That means to become an arahant. What is that one thing needed? And Venerable Ananda replied, the first jhana. And then the person asked Venerable Ananda again, did the Buddha say another thing that is needed to attain liberation? And Venerable Ananda said, yes, second jhana, and the third jhana, and the fourth jhana, and the higher jhanas. So you find to attain liberation and to attain anagamin, jhana is needed. So somebody requested me to summarize. So I'd like to summarize here what I just said just now, that concentration is very important for us to get rid of the 5 hindrances so that we can see things very clearly with a very clear mind. And there are different levels of concentration. You can say 3 levels of concentration. The lowest one is momentary concentration, which is ordinary concentration, where you don't even need meditation, and that is just by paying proper attention, what is called yoniso manasikara in the sutta. If you pay proper attention or thorough attention, then you can understand the Dhamma that you hear or you read, and that way you can become a Sotapanna. The medium level of concentration is by practicing some samatha meditation to the stage where you have not attained jhana, perfect concentration, but enough concentration for you to reduce your sensual lust and ill will. And that is the way to become a Sakadagamin. If you study the suttas together with this type of meditation, you can become a Sakadagamin, second stage Arya. But if you want to become an Anagamin, third stage Arya, or an Arahant, then you need perfect concentration to abandon the 5 hindrances, and you can become an Anagami or an Arahant.